What's going on, golfers? Today I'm going to be demonstrating a drill, 3 steps, that's going to automatically sync up your backswing and put you in an ideal position to play your best golf this 2026 season. It's probably wintertime and you are doing indoor practice right now. This is a perfect time for you to be doing something I call dry reps. Having no ball in front of you, but getting into positions that you are supposed to be doing in order to have an efficient golf swing. But before I begin, I ask you to pound the like and subscribe button as we're trying to reach 10,000 followers by the end of this month. Step number 1 is getting into that athletic posture with good setup fundamentals. We're then going to fold the wrist upwards, which is called radial deviation, and hinge the arms and fold them over the trail shoulder. You can almost imagine that you were in a baseball stance and setting up. When we do that, we want to make sure that we are in forward bend in posture. Just because we're raising our arms up over a trail shoulder doesn't mean that we're lifting our body up also. I'm trying to maintain the forward bend in posture and rotate around the spine. That is the axis of the golf swing and a pillar that you need to understand that is going to allow you to make good low point contact and to strike the ground consistently. So step 1 is now complete. From here, we're going to stay down to the ground and we're now going to rotate our chest and our hips more back of the camera. 90 degrees shoulder turn, 45 degrees hips. That's going to allow us to make a complete pivot and a full backswing turn for maximum power. So now that we're into a completely pivoted backswing position, step 3 is going to consist of adding that width element in the swing. Being able to extend the arms and widen the circle in the backswing. From the face-on view, we're going from extremely narrow, and then we're creating width. The distance between the trail shoulder and the hands should be increased. That is going to promote you to have better low point contact and more power, and that'll allow you to create some lag in the downswing. Pro tip, when you hit the top of your backswing, we are looking for your arms to be far away and to make sure that your lead wrist is congruent with the top of your forearm and the leading edge of the club. If your wrist is to be cupped like this is not a good backswing position. The club face is pointing over there. Nor if it's too flexed like this. We are trying to make sure that all 3 of these are congruent to each other and flat. That is going to allow us to have non-manipulation to the hitting zone and to make an effortless golf swing with good club face control. So now I'm going to demonstrate the drill for you with a golf ball. If you don't have a golf ball, that's completely fine. You can substitute the golf ball by just picking a spot on the ground. Once again, I'm going to get in posture, making sure I'm athletic. I'm going to hinge the club upwards over my trail shoulder. I'm now going to rotate back at the camera, making sure I'm in a full pivoted position. I'm going to extend my arms, making sure that my wrist is now flat with the top of the club head and my forearm. And then from there, I'm in a great backswing position where I'm able to rotate through the shot effortlessly with no manipulation. If you could do that drill 5 minutes a day with or without a golf ball, I can guarantee your golf swing is going to be in the best position to play great this upcoming spring. If you like videos like this, I ask you to press like and subscribe as I post on a daily basis. I'll see you next time.